November, the Green Chicago Restaurant Co-op launched the Guaranteed Green Restaurant Certification Program. And we created the program for two reasons. First, to give a clear and credible path to restaurants who wanted to become more sustainable. And second, to create a credible brand so that people who wanted to dine there, believe me, there are a lot of them out there, could easily find restaurants on numerous websites and print media in the Chicagoland area. Today, I'm thrilled to announce that 20 restaurants have met the rigorous challenges of the certification program and today are certified as guaranteed green restaurants in Chicago.
What's so fantastic about the Guaranteed Green program is how little the city had to do about it. The reality is these restaurants are committed to this. They have been committed to it. From the organic materials that they're bringing in, both produce and meats, to their commitment to educating the people who come to these restaurants, to the products, from paper to plastics to all those types of things, to the energy efficiency. All of those things connect to not only a successful endeavor and a healthy endeavor, but an endeavor that's also economically viable over time. These pioneers have made the investment to demonstrate how it can be done, and we're really excited about this effort. When I say the city isn't that much involved, Dan Rosenthal and his team really put the whole idea together. All we did was talk through some of the details, and that's a dream for the city, that there's such an incredible organization that really knows what they want to do. They're driven to do it, and we're just here to support it. We're here to get the word out about it.
I just want to talk about education for a second, because really sustainability is a big problem. We all have to be part of the solution. And part of the solution is educating our employees, educating the public. And that's something I know many chefs feel very strongly about that, because in many ways we're leading that charge. For us at Kendall, it's something we teach to all of our students. We embed it into our curriculum, and it is part of our mission, because we believe so strongly that we in the food service community have a huge responsibility to the environment. And so this whole step in certification is clearly a step in the right direction. We're very, very proud to be part of it. Thank you.
It is a particular joy to be able to be here today and talk about this. It's something that I've been about since we started our restaurants, and worked really hard, and we're really excited about what's possible, and also the continual improvement of what all of us are doing, so that we can be the leaders in our industry and help show people the way. So very excited, and we want to congratulate everybody that's been involved. It's really great.
Thank you so much, and thank you to Dan for having the vision that so many of us can just participate in. I have to say that when we started our restaurant 23 years ago, I was really focused on trying to find a way to integrate local food, because I thought that local food would give our restaurant an edge, because it would be fresher, it would be more distinctive. As I moved into the local food movement more and more, I realized how important it was to rethink lots of things that we do. And I started looking at sustainability, not just in terms of how our food was grown and how it was gotten to us, but the way that we operated in our restaurant in terms of natural resources. But it's really hard as a chef, as an independent restaurateur, to know exactly what choices to make. And when the Green Chicago Restaurant Co-op was founded with this man's vision, I have to say it really made my life a lot easier. There was focus to what we could do. And then when the idea of becoming certified green as a restaurant came about, and we were given tools to work with, it made me think that this is the next right move for us as a city of great restaurants, because you can't go anywhere these days without people talking about the great restaurants of Chicago. I want them to think about the great restaurants of Chicago now, not just in terms of food quality or uniqueness, but in terms of the way that we relate to our environment. And I feel like that we're making steps in that right direction. They were really hard steps. I have to say that going for this certification was no easy task. And when we first started it, I thought because of the nature of so many choices we've already made in our restaurant, that we would be able just to slide right through it. But going through the steps of the certification allowed us to take a flashlight to things we'd never thought about before. And what I am so excited about is now that we've shown that flashlight there, we've changed certain things that we do, certain choices that we make, and now that's become part of everything that we do, the way that we interact with the world, the way that we run our business. And I want to see this become, I mean, we've got a great core of restaurants starting this project here. I want to see this become what every restaurant in Chicago goes through, what becomes our standard way of thinking about how to run a business sustainably, not just in terms of food, but in terms of our use of resources and the way that we choose to operate our businesses. So for me, this is just an amazing day to get everybody together here to launch this with 20 restaurants that made that commitment to go through such an arduous task and come out really victorious on the other side. So I'm very thankful to be here and very thankful for Dan's vision.
Three restaurants that have received the Guaranteed Green recognition include Beck, Big Jones, Blackbird, Bleeding Heart Bakery, Blind Faith Cafe, Dining Room at Kendall College, Rick Bayless's Frontera Grill, also Topo Labampo, Kiefer's Restaurant, Glenn Kiefer, Hope Mahomes, Roti Restaurant and Grill, Simone's Bar, 5 Soprafina Market Cafes throughout the loop, Trattoria Number 10, and Helen Cameron's Uncommon Ground Restaurants, both on Clark Street and the one on the Mount Avenue. So congratulations to all of those